Hey, hey, good evening, my village people, my darling MVPs. How are you all doing? And how is the Saturday going on thus far for you all? Hope cool. If so, dozology. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to Say With Me, just me where you get the gist. As it they do waiting, as it they hurt. Of course, you know there's no sleeping on a bicycle on this channel. If you snooze, you do what? You lose. Are you yet to subscribe to this channel? Or are you still sitting on a fat long thing? Kindly pause right there. Subscribe and make sure you turn on the notification bell. If not, tell me, how do you want to get the gist? Brewing from the cooking pot. Like, how do you want to get the gist? As it hurts. So, talking about the gist as it hurts, right? Let's just gist with what's up with the housemates and the happenings, okay, in the house. Make sure you watch this video to the very end so you don't miss any gist at all. You get my point? All right, so guys, Cece, they've been coming for Cece on the social space. What happened? You remember the last time Sheyi was actually called out because of what he said about Angel. So they were like, he's actually that this gender ish needs to stop, you know. So now today Cece actually said something, and then people have been coming for her. And people are like, viewers are actually biased because if it was a male that said what Cece said today, you know, and the viewers would be coming for the male housemate. But right now, a lady just said something about men, and then they are letting it slide that it is not just fair. Now, the question is, what did Cece say? Did what Cece say really worth, you know, the drags for her? Do not worry. Let's just read it ourselves and see if it is worth it or not. And this is the exact words. You do not know men, no. Men do not think deep. Immediately they are not in control. They move to the easiest babe. Men can't help themselves. How they behave. Men cheat than women. When the wife dies 2 months after, the hubby don't marry another person. Like, they were actually having a conversation, not that she just stayed on her own, you understand? They're actually having a random conversation, and then Cece said that. Now, do you think this thing Cece said it's actually worth people to drag her, or you think people should come for her because of that? Because people are like, we are being two-faced on the social street because Sheyi, they've been still talking about Sheyi till this time. In fact, some people are still saying it that they can't wait for Sheyi to go tomorrow because they don't know what Sheyi have with ladies. Now, do you think Cece is meant to be called out because of what a conversation she was having, and they were actually talking about men, ladies kind of thing? What do you think about this? At least we read it together. What do you think about this? Why you tell me what you think? Let's see what some persons think. Okay, Cece opening her mouth to talk against men in general is bad. If you guys could drag Sheyi, then Cece ought to be dragged. Talking about a gender in that hateful manner is not okay at all. How can you say that men do not think deep? Like, to me, well, let me not just say anything because so that it will not be as though I'm trying to speak because of it, she's actually a lady and all those things. But to me, her saying men do not think deep, it's just like they are having an argument. But the way she speak to Angel and what she said about Angel, I don't know why you guys are trying to, trying to make it look like it is the same thing with what Cece said. I know that you guys, some of you all do not really like the Cece of a lady. Yes, I was among those people who do not like that attitude she portrayed in her season. But come on, that does not mean everything this particular person say you would want to hold it on the person. Sometimes Cece talk like a scorned, hateful woman. Does she mean her father doesn't think deep? All this gender was exhausting with the demeaning words we use against men. My people, that's how they've been coming for her with the notorious deal. Meanwhile, let's enter the next gist. Tell me what you think about that, though. Of course, I really need your opinion on that. So, guys, another thing that has been trending on the social space is about Cross and Pere. You remember earlier on the first video I posted today was actually a video of what happened in the house and Cross in a panic attack, So, now people have been coming for Pere. They were like, for you to see that this Cross and Pere friendship is not actually solid, that is not real. That's when that was happening, Cece was the one who was the only one who actually went to calm Cross down while Pere acted like he did not see anything, So people were like, Cross actually needs to be careful because Pere is actually trying to put him in between people, trying to make him the third party among the housemates, that Cross should be careful. And my question is, how could you guys measure the level of friendship Cross and Pere had to this thing that happened right now? Do you expect Pere to also go and meet Cross there or something like that? They've been coming for Pere in a notoriously level. Let's see what Coca said. I will say this again. Periwinkle and Cross bromance is very fake. all for cameras. Where is his friend when he was agitated but CCC and white money concerned, but he will still, hate on white? And then Big Vicky said, so him not going to meet him that moment makes it fake. They are both matured adults, not babies. Where was this energy when Cross didn't pardon him for immunity and he pardoned Cross? You don't call it fake then. Do you know what's occupied in his mind at that time? Talk with sense. Exactly. You don't know what is in his mind. That does not mean it is real or fake. Come on, guys. And that does not even mean the people who came to calm her down are better friends than who Pere is to him. Actually, one thing that's why one thing I love about me, I am also always on the neutral ground, right? When Cross went to the diary section and mentioned Soma, I actually asked you guys this question. I was like, I felt maybe Cross think Soma would Pere would go nowhere. That was why he actually put Soma for nomination. But guys, do you think the friendship is not real? The only thing I do not like about this Cross and Pere thinking is that Pere is actually making Cross, join the conversation of that alliance that they discuss about, how to remove the ladies. That's just it. BBN fans with the agendas and how they hate to see beautiful things. Calling Pere and Cross friendship fake is pathetic. Microwave watchers, did you all expect Pere to run to him while Cece was already there so that it gives you more reason to cook? Tiny brain cells clowns. Tiny brain cells clowns. Interesting. Renny Zion, the way she defends her own people, this lady. Venita, Pere, and talk of busting his balloon chest. Cross was there or not? Did he say calm down? Instead, it was Kid. Cross had cause he screamed Twitter, Pere is not a good friend. It's like this friendship is now Pere's responsibility. Anyways, to me, I feel they are cool, they are friends. These people, they know themselves outside. They're actually here playing the game, right? And for the time, as in for the long time they've been in the house right now, I do not think neither Pere nor Cross do not have each other's back, because you have seen Pere in the diary section, talking all good about Cross, and I've seen Cross in the diary section talking good about Pere. They call themselves brother. So that is just it. Now let's enter the next gist about the Somgel. So guys, earlier on, the Somgel were actually in the room having a conversation, like kind of rekindling their love, as Soma was actually telling Angel some of the things he doesn't like, and then Angel was just blushing and they were laughing it out. Now the question is, Soma actually told Angel that Mercy said that the reason why Angel picked on Ilebaye was because of how Ilebaye was getting close to Cross. You understand? So Angel, on the other hand, was saying that she's not like that. That when matters get to discussing with Cross, that she will talk to Cross, that she's not even carrying Cross for mind again, that they are no longer friends, that she's not that kind of person because of you had something with someone, then you start using it to hold on someone else, that she isn't like that. Now, my question is, do you think actually, Angel actually reacted to Ilebaye because of Cross? Let me know in the comment section, because right now people are actually saying Angel is actually lying for saying that she cannot be a rebound of love. Like, she cannot say because of I had this thing with this person because this person is close to her, this person will not be my friend. You understand? So Angel was not explaining to Soma on how the Ilebaye thing happened, starting from when they were working on the wager tax, how White Money told her that, she was just explaining everything that happened to Soma, and then things have been coming for Soma. They are like, Soma is like, you like having Mercy's name in your mouth, but at the same time, I wouldn't think you would say Soma like having Mercy's name in his mouth. Actually, Mercy has involved herself once or twice on Soma-ish, so that's why he had to, speak about her. The last one was about Soma and Angel, which Soma and Doyin, which till date Doyin is not still pleased about that. Now my question is, do you think the reason why Angel had that thingy with Ilebaye was because of Cross? Let me know in the comment section. As then Angel was actually displaying her displeasure of how Mercy actually said that to Soma. She was like, why would Mercy say that? You understand that she does not understand where that is coming from. This friendship self is like, for inside this biggie house, everything will just this scatter, because I don't understand all this hearsay from left, right, and center. Last, everybody go, they're all right. Coming from Cindy, same person that beefed Sasuke outside the house and set up a whole WhatsApp group to separate Cross from Sasuke, they play. They are referring to Angel. There are people you don't want to mess with, Soma, this your game is not gaming, Every time Mercy this, Mercy that. You once called her an instigator. Fake, now you're trying to spoil her name before her friend Angel. It be like say that house don't tire you. Okay, coming from gentle boy, she dey lie. See as how obvious it is. You can't beef a girl over a nigger. But they follow the nigga talk for enclosed space. Of course, they have ish outside of the house. You shouldn't expect them talking. By the way, people were even coming for Angel yesterday after their wager tax. They were like, Angel just jumped cross while she was explaining the outfit. But guys, it is what it is. Soma, run for your life. Angel and Cross love each other. You are feeling jealous. Sorry, Angel will sammy you. Angel will sami you soon. There is a very big difference between a cruise and two people who are so much about each other. Learn that. Yes, I think for now, Angel and Soma are on cruise. I don't know why people are taking them serious. Shippers are now arising left, right, and center. I'm just watching these shippers. How now they do this thing? How now they do this thing? Because I don't understand. Angel to Soma, sometimes I just want to know what's happening in your life. Angel is being strategic. She thinks Soma is strong. Wahala, I don't think so. Angel actually said in that house that she thinks Soma is not strong. That's why she never wanted her clique then to nominate Soma. How is that being strategic? Come on now. I mean, for people who like each other like them, that is a bare minimum. Learning as much about your significant other. But you know one thing I actually know, you see this Angel and Soma thingy, it's just going to end in this house. In fact, it might still even end before they would leave the house, okay? But right now, I see that people are looking up to that ship. Still talking about ship. The Adenita ship. Hey, people have been praying for the ship to settle. People have been praying, calling their God. These shippers are just too much this season. I'm telling you, you guys never give up. So they've been praying for Adekunle and Venita to settle, and they actually did settle. They're actually having a tax, 2 short tax. Okay, the aspects are actually divided in their pairs. Okay, so maybe we'll talk about the tax later, right? So while they are actually preparing for the part 2 of their task, Adekunle, the camera just ensued where the two of them were having a conversation. They did not show who went to who first, you understand? But the way it is going, it seems like, I don't know if it's Venita that went or the both of them just, had to walk to each other and talk. So, but the thing is, we actually saw that they apologized to each other, and Venita said, I miss you. Adekunle said, I miss you too. And I'm like, interesting. And then Adekunle was like, you threw me out of your bed. And she was like, I didn't do that. I didn't do this. Ike was like, are you going to move back to debate? And Adekunle said, no. Adekunle said they do strong hair. Adekunle is not romantic at all. Like, he's not just romantic at all. So, but now the question is, Adekunle actually told Venita about the stupid thing but I don't know if Adekunle told Venita it was Sheyi that told, her. So I don't know how it is going. I do not know, right? But I just hope maybe there's a way they actually, spoke about it. But the cocoa is they have settled their rift. And right now, I was thinking the many people wanted them to, settle. But at the same time, I never knew the people who do not want to see them together actually much. Because after the settlement, people have been saying a lot of things left, right, and center about this ship. And I think the people doing this are the Islander, which is Adekunle fans. They say they don't want that this is going to affect Adekunle game plan. But if you ask me also, and I think Adekunle is good on this show alone. It's not like he's human being or he can ship, but I don't know. What I believe is if you stand for a person, be the person in a ship or not, you actually do stand for that person. I remember that time during Big Brother Titan, some Yemi's fans were like, they actually unstand Yemi when Yemi stopped playing a particular game in the house. I'm like, wow, woo. Is that how you people used to do? Hey, now wow. Anyways, coming from Menhen, then Bita trying to Adekunle mind about Mercy. Which kind of wicked friend is this? Telling him Mercy is 10 times worse than her. He shouldn't be fooled by her face. What? She is bitter. My God, Adekunle run after all this condescending thing she said about him. Okay, make she continue. Adekunle would remove himself again. Yeah, she actually did say something when the conversation was going on. They were actually talking and she now said, that Mercy is actually 10 times worse than her. 10 times. I don't even know how did she put it again. 10 times worse than her. Like, she's 10 times better than Mercy. That's what it means invariably. You understand? And people are like, why is Venita finding every 2 ways, to come for Mercy? Why? I heard said Islander that, go and use this weekend and pray to whatever God you have, be it God of water, air, light, etc. Pray for your boy, because shipping won't favor him. Instead, it will derail him. If you know, you know. So, but I am like, why would Venita actually, is it that Venita is actually finding, is she threatened by Mercy's personality? Because when Adekunle said something that Mercy was in the garden and I told her something and she ran away, she was like, Mercy, she's even 10 times worse than I am. I'm like, wow. Okay, Folakemi said, now God go burn this Adekunle and Venita canoe. There must be something in Biggie's house, because I know one they understand again. I dislike this nonsense canoe with passion. So now, when I saw people coming for these two lines, I'm like, wow. I was thinking almost half of the people in the social space actually wanted to see, Adekunle and Venita together. But I am seeing something else. But if there is a part I do not like about Venita, it is how fast she is to spew bladder dash, to spew rubbish. You understand? Adekunle and Venita, if you want sheep now, me self support that sheep join. But please leave Mercy Lambo out of it. That is the point. I don't know why she actually find every little opportunity to mention Mercy's name. I do not know why, you understand? But that friendship, jig at all. Okay. Adekunle and Venita should just stay as a friend. Make nobody slow Adekunle down mentally in that house with emotional nonsense. That is one thing that can affect the person in the house, is shipping. And Adekunle is number one smart guy I know in that house. You remember when that parrot spoke yesterday? Adekunle was the person that dictated and said, see, this thing might be a voice of a housemate. None of them actually did dictate that. I am the biggest opponent of this Adekunle and Venita ship. I promise you, I am. So who are now the people rooting for this ship, by the way? If all of you are not coming against it. But by the way, I saw people rejoicing, but few people rejoicing, and I'm seeing much people kicking against it. Venita and Neo fear them. Venita thinks Mercy AK wants her man. She only wants to use Mercy so she would stay longer in the house. As Donny said, that house is full of fake friends. It is true. Did you hear what Uriel said yesterday? I was so surprised to hear her saying Princess is not doing nothing just because she was angry, but Donny never do nothing on that things. Anyways, guys, where you find many people, actually pointing at trying to target one money. Trusting somebody should be the least in your mind. But at least in a place where you think you have found a friend and you end up seeing that person you call a friend is not a friend, how will you feel? And by the way, Mercy and Venita knew themselves outside of the house, not just here. So I don't know why Venita find it easy to just say ill things about people. Maybe that is her own person. We'll get to know about that, okay? Maybe as time goes on, they will find out. Then, of course, nothing is hidden under the sun. We'll see how that goes. Maybe the parrots might just even say it. You never can tell. Anyways, guys, I am dropping my voice right here and now, okay? I will see you guys later. The hospitals are actually trying to go on the part 2 of the task right now, okay? So I'll see you later. Do not blink on this channel. Stay tuned and make sure your notification bell is on. Do not forget also that I love you, because if I don't love you, waiting again. Bye for now, guys.